Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more SNKRX class showcasing. We are going to be doing a kind of a weird one here today. We're going to be showcasing the PSYKER, which gets a 10% damage boost and attack speed boost per active set to allied PSYKERs. On New Game 0, it's kind of a class that you probably don't really want to run more than 2 of, really, but you know, we're going to try out a 4 full set on New Game 0. A lot of people have said, what are you going to do, New Game Plus? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We'll get there. I like the idea of showcasing every single class. The reason I'm doing it this way is very much intentional and on purpose. I like the idea of showcasing every class in the base game variety. So you're I'm trying to get everybody kind of a little bit accustomed and used to what each class brings to the table in a vacuum. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that set up, and we will work from there. I think I don't know if anybody does. I mean, I'm on New Game Plus 5 when I'm playing off camera. It's not like I'm afraid of it. You do get more access to a bigger snake and everything, and that's why having this class on a higher New Game Plus level is a little bit better, because you are able to hit that extra limit a little bit easier. Vagrant is I think going to be a very core component for what we're going to be going for here. I'll take the Scout, but I can't imagine we're going to keep him. But yeah, so we're going to be trying to get as many full sets as well. I mean, they don't have to be full sets. As many sets dabbled in as possible. We're going to try and rock a lot of classes that only need, 2 to get a bonus so that we can get that extra damage up. We do have, we've got a 10% damage and attack speed bonus just by having the 2 right here, the 2 PSYKERs. So there is that already. Okay. Interesting thing to note. Very much worth bringing up and noting about the PSYKER unit here, or the PSYKER class. At a base, the class only... Okay, Conjurer Healer. I don't think there's any Conjurer Healer PSYKERs at all. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. There might be Healer. Sorcerer, Enchanter, Healer. There is a Healer PSYKER. Okay, so a healer might be okay. Carver's pretty decent. I like the Carver fine. But, yeah, we'll take you for now. We'll probably, hell, I might end up replacing you with the Priest. If we are going to roll 1 healer, if that is going to be something that we end up doing, that'll be a good call. But it might not be a terrible idea if we go for... I don't know, if we can go for 5 PSYKERs without sacrificing a single class upgrade, then that might be something worth looking into, so we can get a little bit more mileage out of that percentage damage and attack speed upgrade. Because that's the thing, is some of these upgrades you got to be careful with them when you're build crafting, especially later on in the higher New Game Pluses. Because you got to pay attention to make sure if the thing that you're upgrading is going to help a lot of your units or strictly like 2 or 3. And if so, you really just want to make sure you're putting your stats down accordingly and making your drafted team accordingly. So, I mean, okay. So first of all, how many we have? What is that? That sound effect is terrible in the background there. But we have the psychic PSYKER. The psychic PSYKER does do AoE. Flagellant, I don't know if we're going to end up going for them. Psychono only does damage with the AoE in the event that we get it up to level 3. That being said, I don't think it's worth a reroll, because the psychic is a really core component, I think, to this. Cursor Voider? There's a world where the Cursor Voider is going to be good for us. Why is this not working? Let's see. Cursor Voider. my little guide thing that's showing me all of the units is getting a little messed up. I've had a lot of people asking me, like, where's this guide that you're looking at? Literally, if you just hit Shift Tab while you're playing, there's a compendium. A compendium guide made by, let's see, I want to give a shout out, credit where credit is due. Genghis Han has made a compendium on it's just literally a Steam guide. So you can just press Shift Tab and you can find it. If you have the Steam overlay enabled. It's a really, really handy little thing to have, because then you can just do Control F and just search through the units that you're looking for. It's quite nice. Quite nice. But alas, an important thing to note about the PSYKER class at its base only has 50% defense, apparently. So making it one of the most frail units at a core. So yeah, so it's a little spooky. But we got a couple others. I don't know how it necessarily works in the sense of, like, some of these units that have multi-class. I don't know what it does for defense. I'm not sure. Because the Vagrant also has Warrior, which is obviously one of the tougher units. Am I keeping the Scout? I doubt it. Like, PSYKER, I kind of want Enchanter. Are we going to go for a Mage? I mean, we could maybe go with Mage. I don't think that it's going to be a great idea, though. I don't know. There's like a Sorcerer, Enchanter. I can't remember if that's even a thing that exists or not. But for now, there's no reason not to take this stuff. But I'm probably not going to keep it, if I'm going to be real. But if we can get our Psychic up to level 3, that would be probably like our easy win condition for the day. Due to the fact that at level 3, the little tiny AoEs that come out right there. Wait, where? Right there. That. At level 3, they can be done from literally anywhere on the screen. It gains infinite range. So it's kind of a big deal. Infinite range, and I think it might even activate twice at that point. It's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Let's do a little bit of a tail slap here. While hanging out, hopefully in our... Whoop. Hanging out in our Carver circle. I definitely don't have a team yet. This is certainly not a team yet. I don't even have my second merchant, or mercenary. AKA what I'd be looking for would indeed be the merchant, but... we've not found them yet, which is a bit of a shame. Okay. I'm willing to take a little bit of a hit if it means we don't have to do the second wave, but it looks like we're going to have to do the second wave here. No big deal. Incoming chase down. Come on, Carver. So far, so fine, though. We are not having issues yet because makes sense. Makes sense that we wouldn't be yet. Arrows fired by Rangers have a 40% chance to seek enemies and pierce 4 times. Okay, weird choice, but I think I'm going to take it because the Vagrant is so important to this build. It's kind of like our carry, I guess. We got Archer. We can ditch something now. Let's ditch our Rogue. I know it's level 2. Boo-hoo. We'll survive. But yeah, that's going to be better. We've got ourselves up to 1, 2, 3 sets going on right now. Conjurer, hip hip hooray. I'm not super jazzed about it. I'm just happy about it because we get the 10% damage up there, and then the Vagrant hopefully will get a boost when we get him up to level 3. Gonna make it a kind of a core thing, but again, for each New Game Plus you go up to the maximum of 5, you get an extra unit that you get to add to your team, which is pretty big. So when you can have, what is it, God, I can't do that. What is the max? Is the max 12? I can't remember. 11 or 12 instead of 7. You can obviously have a lot more completed sets or half-completed sets, making this a little bit more of a later game thing. But I think that it has its merits here. Has a lot of really good units. The Vagrant is a solid. It's a really solid one-drop unit, Okay, here we go. Ooh. Mage Voider. Why do we have you? I don't know. But for Voider. For Voider. But now we could ditch wait, what? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I doing? What have I done? Do I want the Carver? Kind of. I definitely, like, I'm happy to have the mercenary bonus so we can start getting a little bit of gold. Obviously, I wish that the miner was a merchant. That would be much better for us. Still sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of them is the mercenaries, which is ideal. It's a nice, it's a set that I love to have a 2-drop of just anyways. And the Usure is a good, solid unit. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. It actually is feeling like we're doing pretty good work here. We want to stay in here. Why did we get so lucky with the money drops? What the hell? Certainly am not complaining, but I am surprised. These are a little far away. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're going to miss so much. I don't know if we got that one technically or not. The Witch. That's a double trouble. If we could ditch one. I mean, I could ditch the Ranger. Like, I don't care that much about getting that one because we would get 2 of them here. The Witch is really, like, the Witch is really good. And we have Amplify. Yeah, let's say no to that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets now. So that is a 50% damage and attack speed upgrade to all allied Psykers. We are going to want to get the other 2 Psykers as they show their faces. Illusionist. There's a world. Priest. If we had the Cleric, it'd be an easy choice. But we do not. Vagrant, okay. Chronomancer. There is absolutely a world where the Chronomancer works for us. There is an Enchanter Psyker. Let's see. Which one is the Enchanter Psyker? Is it? It's the Flagellant, though. I don't know if, like, the Flagellant's good, but it's decent. But I don't know if I want to run that and the Chronomancer. Having 2 units. I don't know. I think I would maybe rather rock the Squire. If we're doing something like that. There's our Psykeeper. Psykeeper. Okay, so if we do this, we drop two sets. If we lose this, we drop 1 and gain 1. It's fine. All damage taken is stored up to 50% max HP and distributed as healing to all allies. So, fine. All right. We'll rock it for now. We'll rock it for now. It's a very weird ragtag crew for now, but you can tell we're doing pretty big damage. And it may seem silly to rock the Ranger item upgrade when we only have 1 Ranger here, but 1, this is not a Ranger showcase. 2, it's probably one of the most overpowered items in the game. So it's worth it even just if you have 1 Ranger. It's that busted. It's so good. It ups your DPS so much. It's kind of silly. All right. Witch is also very, very solid, especially when we have that 50% upgrade to our AoE damage. We're not going to make it. Oh, nice. Mages are sorcerers. Knockback force. This is bad enough to reroll. Crucio or Centipede. Kind of tough. These are all solid enough. Get a little bit of movement speed up in there, I mean, I'll take it so he doesn't die as fast, I guess, if that matters to us. But we're... Oh, God. I don't don't want another one of those. All right, who is our second? Okay, so it's the witch. I definitely don't want this silencer over the witch. No way, Jose. Merchant. Okay, thank you, miner. You've done your job, kinda, and now we're done with you. Okay, so we're still at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, solid. We want that. We want to stick at 5, and hopefully, ideally, we can stick at 5 even when we get our 4th PSYKER. But we are going to start econing now. Now that we got our merchant, I would have started econing earlier, but it was starting to feel like the merchant was not going to exist for us. So yeah. But we don't need to. We do not need to save our money on the ground anymore. Why did the carver spawn that all the way over there? What the heck? That's not going to be good. This is going to kill somebody that... No, nice. Nice. I feel like Crucio would have been a good call. Especially if we end up getting the flagellant. Or wait, Wait, do we have the flagellant? No, we don't. The guy the unit that's in the front, they have a moveset that reminds me of a flagellant. Okay. All right. We'll econ down to a flat number 40. We get the same amount of money either way here. Yes, we can really worry about the finite over time, and we could save up even more, but we're doing just fine. I know. If you can win, you probably shouldn't spend money. That's sort of how it is. If you can win and you get literally any value, that's the way to think of it. If you can win, you get literally any value from holding on to your money, you should hold on to your money. Obviously, the difficult thing is getting to the point where you can kind of tell at a glance, or tell based off of how you did last time when you're going to start having problems. But if we keep on going through and we never lose a single unit, obviously we do not need to be rolling down to 0. It's obviously fun to do because making big number, but it's a trap. Which yeah, we're gonna probably keep the we're gonna keep the witch. I think it's just with the 50% amplify, it's really good, and the witch is just a very strong unit. Stick at 61 because we can't re-roll and stay above a flat 10. All right, come on now. He sure is putting in that work. That bouncing from the vagrant. God, look at all of these blue boys. This ain't gonna be good. Okay. There we go. We're fine. Fine. Smash face into enemy so that we can get gold. Oh my god, I really beefed that. Nice. I mean... So are we really... Maybe this... You know what? I kind of like this idea. I kind of like this very stupid idea. What if we bought all of these items literally just to upgrade one stinky little unit? Just to upgrade our Vagrant up to a crazy amount. That's... It's silly. It's silly, but those 4 bounces, it's no joke. When we get them to proc, yeah. See that? Do you see those arrows bouncing? You can see why this upgrade is actually bizarre. It makes it so the Vagrant can solo these suckers with one hit. And the second we get him up to level 3, which shouldn't be too hard. He's a level 1 cost unit, so getting him up to max should not be a difficult endeavor. Okay. Oh, beefed it. The thing is, it does put us into a situation where when we lose him, we're in peril. But, I think we'll be generally all right. Okay. Circle strafe, circle strafe, circle strafe. Back to the carver spot. All right. Psykeeper. I'm spending a little bit down to... I'm going to spend down to 100. I just don't want to really sit at this point for too long here. Hunter over... Hunter over Carver? No. No. Maybe. No, maybe. Nah. I know we could pop this off in a... I do think this run would be stronger if we pivoted to a 6 Ranger build, but that's not the play. That's not the play. That's not what we're doing. Alright. We'll save that for the Ranger build, which is likely going to be one of the most, like, assuming we get some okay item upgrades, it's going to probably be one of the stompiest ones so far. It's such a... Oh, I beefed it, but it's okay. Of all units to beef it, that one doesn't matter. Not really. Not until it gets level 3, I'm not too worried about keeping it around too much. Alright. Good stuff. Come on, Vagrant. Let's get that proc. Get the proc. Hey! Yep. Fine. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. How long am I going to keep the merchant? I might keep it for a little bit. All right, Psychono. Is really good and very important. Who would ruin the least? I like the Carver, but it's... I don't think it's required. I did see the Squire, of course. But this is getting towards what we would probably classify as a big keep. Voider. Who's the cursor? The Usurer and the Merchant we will lose at some point. The Merchant, like, I can't wait to lose. That'll open up a lot of wiggle room. Trying to think what we might replace it with. A couple Rangers. Two Rangers that are maybe also covering something else. The Barrager. I think like maybe the Barrager and... God. There's no Ranger healer. Yeah, it's hard to say. Because they need to cover a pretty big margin there. But I think we can figure it out. Alright. Come on, Psychono. God, I love the Psychono. The Psychono and the Psychic together. Just so clean. Like, it makes them all nice and packed up tight. And then they just get absolutely shredded. Goodbye. It's so good. What a good unit. As far as units that don't do damage go, the Psychono is just absolutely one of the best. So darn obtrusive for the enemies. Okay, we're going to get shot at, and there's not much we can do about it. Yep. Great. Did we lose our Psychono? No. Who did we lose? Who did we lose? You sure? You sure? What the hell are you doing, Psychono? What was that? What was that? Did the aura where nobody was? Alright. Yeah, this is one of our worst enemies, but again, if we can manage to get the Psychic up to level 3, we are going to be so happy. Echo Barrage is maybe worth it. Despite... Yeah, no, it's definitely worth it. I forgot. We do have the AoE unit on our... Oh, Warden's interesting. Infestor. Infestor Swarmer is kind of okay. Okay, Psychonaut level 2. Don't mind if I do. Getting myself down to about 100. We got our Vagrant up to max. That's big. That is big. Psykeeper. Level 16, we don't get rid of our free econ yet. We've got some of our core components up to high levels. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Vagrant is... Oh, he's blasting. Oh, he blasting. He's not a one-man show, but like when that 20% bounce chance happens, these poor saps. He's one-shotting most things that, you know, that we would need to. Oh, yeah, I saw that being bad. It's one of those things where, you know, just the fact that we happen to be in the corner there, it was really tough to get ourselves to be not hit by that situation. Was it possible? Yeah. But it's one of those things where you almost needed to be predictive. I think we lost our Psychic, and we were still doing that. All of that damage. That's so funny. Yeah, I see a world where Infestor and who's their name? God, I really see a world where the Hunter fits in. I really do. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. Barrager. Oh, there's the Barrager. Barrager, and then yeah, there's no Ranger Cursor, is there? I can't think of one. Ranger. No, there's no Ranger Cursor. That would be like the ideal there. There's no Ranger Healer. It's weird. It's weird. Weird vibes. The Barrager's a good call, though, for the future. We're going to probably run up to, like, level 20, and then we'll start rolling down. I mean, the Barrager being a level 3 unit is nice. But there's also the Hunter. The Hunter covers a lot of ground. Is there another... There's not another Ranger Conjurer. I think we need to run a Ranger with a... I think we just need to run a Ranger that doesn't fill any other niches for us. Mercenary Voider. Well, are we going to open up 2 slots? I don't know if we're going to open up 2 slots, because that would mean we have to ditch the Yashurer, and... Do I want to lose Voider? Because we'd have to make up for 1, 2. We'd have to make up for 2, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, easy. Yeah, absolutely. We could totally do that. We could totally do that. We'll do it soon. Again, it's a level 3 unit, both the Hunter and the Barrager. Not that we're going to be going for both of those 2 in specific, but since they're level 3 units, they're not going to be that hard to find. If it was a level 2 unit even, if it was a level 1 unit, I don't know what I would want out of a level 1 unit right now, but if it was a level 1 or 2 unit, obviously I would not be still going on without replacing the Mercs, but since the things that are going to replace them they're kind of late game units, arguably. I would consider level 3 units a late game unit. I'm not worried about it right now. We're going to get just so much money we're going to get free units. That's the thing. You got to, like, $10, 10 gold, or just by having the Merc. I mean, it's probably more like, what, like 15 or something when you include all of this. I mean, if you hit it. Juggernaut. Carver. Carver. Wait, we could bring back the Carver and the... No, we couldn't. Nope. That doesn't make sense. Carver and... Well... Carver and the Hunter. Does not give us the Ranger bonus, but I don't know how much I care about the Ranger bonus in specific. Again, Corruptor being... Corruptor and Fester. This was like another one that I was thinking of. Fairy, maybe. I don't know why I got that. Saboteur. Squire would be fun. The Hunter, unless I can think of a better Ranger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't know how worth it is. It's like, we don't need another Forcer. The fact that they're both Forcers is kind of like, nah. Because I don't need a triple. I don't need a triple dip in the Forcers. Another Ranger Conjurer or something would be cool. That doesn't exist, though. Nice. Nice. I think maybe we take the Carver. If it shows up again. Over the Barrager? Really? That gives us a big old boost to our other lovely. Oh man. I mean, it's gonna be tough to find one at this point if that is something we want to go for. There's the Flagellant. Don't really want it right now. Plague Doctor. There is a world. All right. Went back to 5. Yes, we are ditching the Ranger, but I don't care too much about that one in specific. I like the idea of getting the really big boost. Come on. Come on. Psychic. There we go. I'm shocked that we only have found one Psykeeper. But yeah, the attack can happen from any distance and repeats once with the Amplify and Echo Barrage. That unit is going to be doing some silly damage, and they are going to be doing it from literally anywhere whenever they want. Yep. 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 I've done what I wanted to do. Let's try long shot. We'll be playing from a distance, so that sounds good. Oh, we got rid of the... That's the one we got rid of. Second Sidekeeper. Finally. Finally. Finally, finally, finally. I don't think that the Psychic counts as a projectile. It'd be cool if it did. I mean, look at him. He's one-shotting everything. This is all going according to plan. 100%. The damage is just wild. Absolutely. Absolutely wild, and we do not even need to approach the enemies to make it happen. I guarantee this is a day where somebody was unhappy with choices leading up to this point. And hopefully it's a day where they see where I'm at now and they realize what I was going for and why. Because, like, I feel like you see the items we start with and you're like, go Ranger, you'll kill things really good. And it's true. It is true. I would have killed things really good that way also. I would have indeed. That also would have been a very good, clear plan to truly, truly wreck things. But, I mean, just look at this. I don't have to get anywhere near him. It was kind of banking a little bit on hitting the level 3 pretty quick with the Psychic and with the Vagrant. The Psychic's just so silly. It's a good unit, but then at level 3, it is a broken unit. Hunter's not going to get higher than level 2, I imagine. I don't think the Carver will either. But that's okay. Don't really care. Psykeeper is probably our best bet for a unit to still hit max, to still hit level 3 at this point. Ditch him. Ditch him. Literally just want to stay as far away from the enemies as possible, and they just literally won't make it to us before they die. That's the world we live in. All right. Easy. Easy. I'm waiting for I'll admit I'm looking for Unleash. You know what? Let's get even stupider. Let's upgrade our Vagrant. We're basically every word here that says the word Ranger should just say your Vagrant. Because we have really good AoE. We have really good AoE buff, the extra 50% buff to the AoE. And then we also have the chance to get the multi-explosion. So we've turned our Vagrant into an AoE unit, so he can now get all the benefits of all the other things. This is the thing. Like, sometimes some items are the best answer, even if they only help a couple units. Sometimes it is. It's just all about weighing how crucial that character is to your win condition and putting your resources into them if it seems like it's appropriate. The Vagrant and the Psychic are very much worth putting all of our resources into, and it doesn't matter if literally anybody else benefits from it. Anything that's going to help those two units, it's literally worth everything. Bye-bye. Okay. Don't you touch me. This one took a little bit longer than others to get online, for sure, with the full set, but now that we're here, like, it's working a dream. Oh, we might get Psychino up. I wish this Ranger thing would go away so I can see what... Do we have any other carvers? Oh. I might sell and go for the level 4 shop so we can get our Psychino up to level 3, because that'd be a really fun upgrade. That AoE doing damage would be amazing. God dang, man. We are continually just coincidentally going to the corner where they're spawning. Oh, boy. God, it's quick, too. What are we at? It's 40 minutes. It was not quick until now. It's Chain React Central. It would be, I think this would be just as good with the Ranger Swarmer and the Cursor Swarmer. I think it would have been just as good. Maybe better. Maybe better. Ba-ba-ba-boom. We've really turned this into an auto battler. Like, I didn't even have my hands on the keyboard for a good 10 seconds there because nothing was spawning by us. All right. I mean, I'm excited to see how quickly the boss goes. If we get the proc on our Vagrant's arrow, then it's gonna be gone in probably seconds, for real. Okay. Is there a world? What's level's the hunter? Tier 2. I guess there is a world. Wow. I did not anticipate that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am cursed. I'm eternally cursed to miss out on the Carver level 3 at the end. I got my hopes up. Boss dead. Boss levels are going to be very, very easy for us. Intimidation, blunt arrow. I don't really want knockback. I'll admit that. It's a 15% chance to get that. Wait, PSYKER. Oh. Come on, Carver. I know you want to hit that max, Carver. Just, oh. Okay. Yep, I am eternally cursed to never get the Carver up to level 3. This does not happen for us. I don't want to move. Alright. I'll let the Vagrant get close enough to fire its bullet. Alright, they died. We did it! Beat the game! There we go! There is our PSYKER full set showcase. Basically, what if the Vagrant and the Psychic popped off the run? Is kind of what it is. Because it's all about, like, buffing up specifically the PSYKERs, and when there is... the Psychono and the PSYKER don't get any benefit from attack damage. It's kind of like... I'm not going to say there's no point, because it's not just attack damage you get, it's also the attack speed. But most of the value is going to end up going to the Vagrant or the PSYKER. So it's really important that you get them up to level 3, so therefore, that's why I had to econ as hard as I did. Longer than a lot of other people maybe would have wanted to. It's because it was incredibly, incredibly important that I got the Psychic up to level 3. Vagrant, any tier 1 unit, if you want them at level 3, they're going to hit level 3. That's just going to happen. But again, this was the PSYKER class. It is only going to get stronger in higher New Game Plus levels. So, hell yeah. But that's going to do it. We're getting down to the wire. We're running out of new classes to showcase specifically. We will probably move on to some form of either just like New Game Plus 5 attempts or something like that, or maybe we'll redo a couple of the other ones. I will say I have been itching to redo the Sorcerer one, since they have made the Sorcerers... the Sorcerers are better now, like by a lot. There was not any items that impacted the Sorcerers when we made that one, and there are a lot that do now. But alas, click on the screen right now. There should be like a little playlist right around here. that you can click that and figure out which classes we have done already. You can watch it like a series. I know that it might be kind of confusing for some people who are familiar with the series sequential videos on my channel, but this basically is, but it also doesn't need to be. So why hinder views just to have a number on a video for no reason here? So that's going to do it. Click the playlist right there. See all the other ones. Check out the channel for roguelikes and more every single day. Make sure to like and comment. Share this around with people who you want to share the game with. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.